In this session we're going to look at extracting frames from a video, and as you can see on screen there are two versions. Which one shall we do first? I'll tell you what, let's do the one using Vegas Movie Studio 15. Now if you have purchased a video editor you may be familiar with it, and this will be the super short part, and that is because as you play a video, and if you look at the bottom here, I'm just going to play a small sequence of a banded dragonfly sitting on a leaf yesterday morning, and what you'll see is as we move through frame by frame it's moving a lot. You'll notice that behind here the reed, or the vertical reed, is actually still, but the wind is blowing the dragonfly around. So what we can do here, and what I've already done with the markers, is I've said that there's a section here that I've identified which could give us a still frame as a PNG or a JPG. Similarly, there is a second version here where I've highlighted that area. So if it was a part of going through and identifying, let me just make it a tiny bit bigger, and that is if you wanted to use this as a thumbnail or something, you can go along, and let me just go all the way through with the mouse, the arrows, the up arrow, and you can see I'm going frame by frame. Now if I got a frame that say I thought was quite still, and I'm just looking at that's quite a nice one, then what I can do up the top here, dead center, is save snapshot to file, and all I do is I click that, save it as the JPG. Done. If I wish to, I could also say, if I thought, well, I know the frame is somewhere about there, I could go along and say make a movie, but instead of making a movie as a movie, I'm actually saving it as an image sequence. And what that means when it opens up right at the top, look, Vegas Movie Studio 15 Platinum image sequence, and then I can choose BMPs, JPGs, PNGs, everything I wish to. Now I could do it that way. Now getting on, and I'm going to reduce this because the one I'm interested in really is the free GOM Player. And when I say really, I mean that it's free. Therefore, I use this GOM Player all the time just to watch videos and play things back because I really like it. It's better than the what's it called? Windows Movie Player, is that what it's called? See, I don't even know the name. Point being, if I liked, and what you'll notice down here at the bottom is that I can move in by frame by hitting F on my keypad, then what I can do is I can click, and I'm going to go down here. If you can see, actually just make it a little bit bigger, and I'll tell you why I've not made it super big, is because I'm going to open up a couple of other panels. So in other words, what you do is you go down, and I've put a bookmark in. I think that is probably a good idea, where I can go through and just wait, and I'm going F, 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 and I'm holding F down now until I can think it comes into, oh my goodness, you can actually see it's eating. So let's say I wanted that one. All I need to do is bottom right, save the current frame, Control E, click, and that will actually save that frame. So what happens is that if I go down to Windows Explorer or Device Explorer, whatever it's called, you can see that in GOM Capture I can now see that I've saved that file as a JPG at the original resolution of 1920 by 1080. However, sometimes it's a bit fiddly, and that's really the purpose of making this video. So what we need to do is to go back, and this is the advanced version, same GOM Player, and then what we need to do is click over here. It looks like a graphic equalizer control panel, and then you get a little opening part where it says video. Now I've got pan and scan screen capture. Now I could capture another frame by hitting screen capture, but what I'm interested in at this stage is something called advanced capture. So let me just arrange these windows nicely. So in other words, yeah, here we go. So what I'm going to do this time, and that is I'm going to look at my bookmark, say about there, and then as I play it, I'm going to bring it a little bit, yeah, about there. As I play it, I've already set it up as PNG's original resolution, and my burst interval is 0.05 of a second. Notice I can set anything up from 0.01 to 120. Capture frames, don't know what that means. Burst capture 10. All I know at this stage is it kind of works for me. So what I'm going to do, I mean, look on screen the setups that I've actually got, and you'll notice it's got mic documents, yada yada, /capture, and then it will create another directory of the name of this video file, which by the way was recorded from my mobile phone, so I was just out for a quick walk. So what we do, let's do it right. So we're there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit play, and then I'm going to hit burst capture and then stop. So watch what happens. So play, burst capture, I'm waiting. Oh, hasn't done it. Yep, it's playing, it's playing, it's playing. Right, burst, 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 stop. Okay, so then you'll notice it's counting up now to about, I think there might be about 9 files or something in there. So we can stop that, and then I want to go back to the Windows Explorer thing. This time I want to go in and notice that there is a new video of the same name, file that is, by the way. And then what we find, making it a little bit larger, is there are our image. So we've got 20. So if I hit it this time, meaning tap enter, I can now go through. I'm using, of course, as you probably know, Google's Picasa, and that is I can hit that, I can zoom in, of course, to 100%, and then I can start using my right arrow just to go through to see if I can get something frame by frame every 20th of a second to see if I've got something that actually looks sharp. There is one there. And there is our image extracted from a moving video down to a single PNG file that we can actually use. Of course, if I wanted to get it absolutely 100% directly accurate, then would I use this version? For me personally, I would probably still go over to use Vegas, because that is something that I've paid money for and therefore I own. But I believe in free as much as possible, so there you go. A banded Damselfly, I can't say it, but that's what it is. There's a ton of these around here at the moment. Hope it works for you.